So we're live and stuff. So we'll see how it goes and shit. I had to brush my messy hair a tiny bit. But yeah. So yeah, the title, it's sort of like the vibes right now. There's a good song from Dio called Don't Talk to Strangers, and that's sort of the vibe, but yeah, just seriously don't talk to strangers, right? People be fucked, people be screwed. Don't talk to strangers. Don't dream of women, because they'll only bring you down. But yeah. I'm sort of like slightly thoroughly, I mean, it's whatever. I'm not really bugging about it, but I kind of wanted to, it's whatever, it's fine. We'll still do it. Nobody steals by shit. Nobody steals by dreams. This is my last joint of some really good stuff. Which was called Permanent Marker. Fuck the wolf pack. Lock them up. Lock up the wolves. Lock up the wolves. Lock up the wolves. I totally get it now. I totally vibe, bruh. Trinidad Maria Quinones. What's up? Haven't you been here before? Word. You were here when I was playing guitar the last time. So yeah, there's some Dio. What flag is that, if you don't mind telling me? Hey. Hey, Jada. Houses of the holy.
There's a black cat screaming, and it's not even midnight. No, at the cradle of the world, they're screaming sanctuary. They're screaming lock up the world, lock up the world. Yeah, yeah, now there's a cloud over heaven, and the pain out of paradise in the corner of the world. Ah, turn your back on the children. Does it feel like it's colder in the corner of the world? They're screaming sanctuary. They're screaming
Word.
lock up
East Bay Chef 420. Yo, that's cool. What screen? It's this. It's called Permanent Marker. It's like, it has a cool flavor. Like it actually has a pretty good flavor. I've had it a long time ago in a different brand, but it kind of tastes the same. Yeah, bet, man. It's some good shit. It was only $20. Smells like Sharpie. Yeah. Nah, it doesn't smell like Sharpie. It smells like, I don't know. When I looked it up, it says it has a chemical kind of smell. Like people think that, but then I don't know. It does, but it has like a strong like weed aroma. You know what I mean? But I don't know how to describe it. But when it's $20 only for an eighth, it's not that bad. Yeah, it smells like weed, man. What dispo you hit? It's a local one, so I'm not sure if I should say it. But I don't know, it's just some typical... It's one of the licensed styled ones where... Yeah, that's why I'd be growing. Like last year I grew my plants, but they were like, sure you got, bro, don't trip about saying it. Yeah, like, I grew my plants last year and this year, but it's like, those plants, man, were like some of the best weed I've ever smoked. So, there's always nothing like getting your own shit or whatever. You know, where you know what's being put in it and all that. Yeah, but that's what's up. It's probably healthier that way. I mean, you know, it's kind of like when you buy food at the store. There's stuff in it, you know, like it's processed in a way. Although weed shouldn't be so processed. I wonder what they would do to it. Maybe it's conspiracy shit. It's like maybe some of these people don't do shit to their weed. Yeah. It's like the only way you're not going to get good homegrown is if the person didn't know what they were doing. like didn't know how to grow weed in the first place, or just didn't have adequate sunlight or whatever's going on. We do all dirt organic and no chemicals, just natural stuff only. Yeah, that's what I do. I only use natural stuff. What I use is it's like a seaweed kelp micro IZ mix thing. And it's good. And you can use like fish guts and stuff to fertilize your plants. Yeah, we're still on about the Aussie stuff. Yo, like that's what I was saying. It's crazy how more people should smoke joints and quit drinking. Yeah, pretty much. The only thing with what kind of papers do you of anything? Oh, really? Zigzag? I feel like for some reason I usually use raws. You know, like this brand. I don't always use this black version of it or whatever, but I just use raws. I think zigzags have like a strong paper flavor, but I don't mind them. But it's been years since I've even used zigzags. Hey, that's the song that I really wanted to play. Don't talk to strangers. Yo, this computer, man. And then it's like, so zigzag's pretty good. Happy Frog Soil is good. They're from Humboldt. What? Don't tell me I've got fucking... Yo. Okay, maybe I'll move the position. Is this better? Yeah, Ross. One time I saw some woman with a raw tattoo for Raws, the paper. You know me, you touch me, I'm real. Forever, the one that lets you look and see and feel me. I'm danger, I'm a stranger. Yes, I'm darkness, I'm anger, I'm pain. I'm master, the evil song you sing inside your brain. Drive you insane. Don't talk. Don't let them inside your brain. What's my philosophy on life? Roll away, roll away. My philosophy on life is that the ancients had it more right than we ever could. I think that all the old ways are real. I think that the things that a lot of the ancients believed are more real than the things that we believe today. We live in a modern witchcraft, science-based, psychotic, like science religion world. Passing joint back and forth as we speak. Like, I don't know, I think the Bible could be real and shit. I think that there's something to that. But I don't know fully everything. I don't have all the answers and shit. Yeah, like, I think all this modern world has stripped us of what we really are. and people forgot the old ways. People forgot like what's real. Well, people always say, so you take the Bible literally, you're mentally retarded. Why would you take the Bible literally? No, it's just all metaphors, bro. And I'm like, well, how come in the beginning of the Bible it says the earth is flat and things like that? And then it's like, oh, that's just a metaphor, dude. It's not really like that. It's not like, I think that you're just getting it all because. So here's the thing. It's like, but sure, you could get the interpretation wrong, but it's like when you're reading the Bible yourself and you don't have some clown telling you what to believe about it, you can kind of put two and two together and realize this is that and that is this. God in the Bible is very specific about what he wants and what he says. It's very strict. That's that. Nothing else. End of story. Everything that you see, you take it for what it is. And then people are like, no, 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 no. And it's like sometimes there's example metaphors. There's things God says, and there's weird little things that are hard to understand, perhaps, amidst everything. But at the same time, all the stories are straightforward. It is what it is. And people, and that's why it was written. Perhaps. I thought that when I was 10 years old. The Dead Sea Scrolls are older than the Bible, but then we get into the modern age. I don't know. I know some about the Dead Sea Scrolls, but I don't know. At the same time, yeah, I'd have to look into that. I'm gonna have to look into some of that shit. Fuck, because I don't know if it was discovered so late though, and then it's like it gets to the question of how can we just trust these History Channel armchair Freemason historian type mofos that just want to like sit there and conjecture all this shit and make up a bunch of shit and say, oh well, we found these scrolls and all this shit and it means this now and all. And guess what? I don't know about the Dead Sea Scrolls fully, but what my point is though is that we don't really know, and I'm not trying to rely on that kind of thing, And it's like, what does the Dead Sea Scrolls entail? Yeah, I've heard about the Dead Sea Scrolls, but isn't that some of that apocryphal writing stuff? Like, isn't that some of that stuff that's like all this extra stuff? I'll have to look at it. I'll have to at least look up what. Like, I'll have to look up what the which books or whatever. Come on, why is this phone not working? Oh. Second Temple Judaism and stuff. What did the Dead Sea Scrolls reveal? Doesn't really say shit, just a wealth of information about ancient Judaism and historical context of the Bible. So anyways, Yeah, so I guess I'll have to read them or some shit. How do you read them? A Jewish sect called the Essenes and then discovered in caves near the ancient settlement of Qumran. Says here, where is that? Fuck, where do I see that? Uh, it says here apocalyptic and eschatological themes. Many texts express beliefs about the end of days, divine judgment, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. That's what the AI is saying on the main search stuff. Very interesting stuff. How many scrolls? Approximately 972. That's a lot. Significance. Some are the oldest surviving copies of biblical texts, providing invaluable insights to the history of Judaism and the origins of Christianity. Offer a glimpse into the cultural and religious landscape of ancient Israel, including the belief practices of various Jewish groups during the Second Temple period. Scrolls contain fragments from every book of the Hebrew Bible, Old Testament except Esther, with some books like Isaiah being preserved in their entirety. These biblical manuscripts are significantly older than previously known copies, pushing back the date of a stabilized Hebrew Bible to at least 70 CE. The discovery confirms that the Old Testament text has been accurately transmitted for centuries, as the Dead Sea Scrolls are remarkably similar to the later Masoretic text. Masoretic text. Yeah, I guess it's like parts of the Bible, perhaps missing parts, but I'm guessing that they say it checks out because it has full books of the Bible, like Isaiah or something like that, in it, or whatever. So I guess they're saying it's pieces and bit fragmental, some of it, like fragments of the Bible and stuff like that. My philosophy on life is all of yeah, definitely though. I mean, dang. I wish I have done more digging. I've read some of the Bible. Like I've read like a bunch of the Old Testament is what I could say, but I haven't read all the New Testament yet. But I do have like a somewhat comprehensive understanding of how I feel about it so far. Well, yeah, for me it depends. Like, I think the kind of weed, like if it's the indica or sativa. Like some weed makes me just like dumb. I feel like, but that's just how it is, I guess. Like different strains.
Well, like weed. Yeah, weed dealers with shitty weed are cringe. These days. My idea of a fun day, like lakes, national park, sightseeing, city, and water slides, dispensary tours. Um, well, I don't live that far from New York City. That would be like one of the closest cities for me to go to, actually, or one of the most relevant or closest cities. Like, it's cool, you know, New York City. Except, I don't know, when you go there, it doesn't always go the way you want it to. Although it kind of does, though. Like, when I've gone to New York City, it's just kind of cool. Like, it doesn't, nothing bad really ever happens. Like, it's pretty cool, goes without a hitch. It just is what you make it, though. I think anyway. I've gone there on such a hot day one time, and I felt a little bit aimless that day, and it still turned out all right. And shit, frick, man, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like there's dispensaries in New York City. There's parks there. There's a lot of national parks all over like there's state parks and but yeah, I haven't gone to many. It would be cool though to go to like other states and go to national parks or like go to some real like beautiful places and stuff. Like I would do all kinds of shit. Yeah, I mean New York's kind of fun and shit, but the problem is that you need money in New York. So New York's expensive. It's like one of the highest taxed states, and I'm not even from the city. Like I come from north of the city, so it's like all this beautiful nature land where I come from. I'm not really like a city person, but it's like there's like a lot of there's some small cities around and stuff like that. Heard a lot of restaurants and food in New York. Have you been to their dispensary? I've been to like one or two dispensaries in New York City before, and all I've gotten before was like a pre-roll or something. But then I was like, damn, this is some good stuff, you know. But yeah, um, I don't know. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's like if you live in California and it's expensive there too. Well, yeah, I've heard California is another one of those show. All right, see you, Trinidad. If that's what you're saying. Man, life is crazy. Heard they're expensive out there. Dispensaries, I mean. Yeah, because if you want anything good, you have to pay. You have to pay up. It's bull crap. I mean, in a way, though, it was always the same prices even back then in the day. People like to make believe that things were better. But, the prices are basically the same. The only problem is, like, do you trust them is all, I've been nice chilling with you. I gotta go to work. Oh, it's been nice. It's been good hanging out with you. All right, yeah. I mean, you could feel free to subscribe and all that if you want to hang out some other time or come to other streams and stuff. But yeah, You have a good day at work and all that? Have a good day at work. So yeah. I need to tune this or whatever. Come on.
Fingers scratching blackboards make cowards of the brain. A natural reaction from the cradle to the grave. Rats and bats and spiders.
I need to find a tip.
Little things that crawl never made me tremble. I'm not bothered, not at all. Then I saw you, something new inside of me. I'm like this shaking. You made me shiver, shiver. Cemetery midnights, walking on the dead. Never seem to matter, it's all inside your head. Names are only letters mentioned on a stone. And if you're going somewhere, you're going in alone. Then I saw you, something new inside of me. Felt it shaking, you gave me shivers. Magic charms and voodoo and all those other spells never made impressions, and I never slept so well. If I had a nightmare, I'm sure that I would know. I really don't remember, but I'm sure it is Turn out the lights, it won't let. A bucket of blood, I'm still fine. A black cat's only a color, but you can do it every time.
How do you choose the right personal injury lawyer? There are a billion reasons to choose Morelli Law because we recovered good.
Personal injury lawyer. What the fuck, dude? Why'd I lose a fucking like, dude? Fuck, dude.
My eyes can see inside tomorrow. My eyes can get next to you. Time flies on wings that just get stronger. My eyes are true. My eyes could see the body shaking. Oh, my eyes were clear and bright. Goodbyes are easy to remember. You can see the hurt still there in my eyes. I'm floating off the edge of the world. I'm falling from the top of the mountain just to rise again. I've seen it from heaven to hell. Seen it from the eyes of a stargazer. I want to be invisible. Just get me out of here. Could the dreamer be turning to stone? Rock and roll eyes, the color of rainbow, believer of life. Rock and roll eyes, here. Just get me out of here. Out of the keeper of rainbows, collector of nights, rock and
Gator Light, from the makers of Gatorade. With a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes and lower sugar, Gator Light hydrates fast to replace the electrolytes you lose in sweat. Gator Light, made for rapid rehydration.
I just feel like something's on my fingers or something. Something dirty. Gotta wash my hands. What the hell? Hey, Maven. Is it Maven or Maven? Maven. What's up, man? Yo, man. Yeah, I'll play a Crazy Train. I'll play Crazy Train, man. Oh, come on, dude. I was looking up Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna do YouTube because Spotify sucks. I just use Spotify to kind of like let a playlist load out sometimes. But you know what? I should start. I should just get like YouTube Music like subscription or something because YouTube Music's kind of lit. You know, it's pretty cool. All right, Crazy Train, and I'll try to play along to it. But if I'm not perfect, I mean, I've played along to it all right and pretty good, but you know. It's not always perfect. Cause that, I mean, like I can do good on the song, but sometimes I haven't. So it is what it is. What the hell? Or I could just play it, I guess. I got no more bud. No more bud. Smoke. The hell? Is this shit working? Hey, so I mean, how long have I been playing? Since I was 17, pretty much, and I'm 24 right now, so that's how long I've been playing. Oh my god! But I'm in the hottest room in my house right now. I don't think that was the best time I played that song. Okay, yo, like it's so hot right now. What the hell? Yeah, we'll play more Ozzy in a second. Yeah, man, but that's good because acoustic, you learn, like, on the acoustic, you get your strength quicker. When you practice on the acoustic, you get stronger than playing on here, but to know how to play on the electric guitar is also top-notch stuff to be able to do, because but if you can play acoustic, you definitely can play. But it might affect your style. I mean, you might want to try to play some electric guitar someday. It's so much fun. It's a lot of fun. What sucks though about that Crazy Train shit that just happened, it's like, yeah, that's one of the songs from Ozzy there that I even know well at all, and that sucks. Like, I sucked. Oh wait, no, wait, you know what? I know some other stuff. I like a few things. You should just play this shit. Yo, tomorrow we might have a very cool stream lined up, and that might be it's Saturday. It's a Sabbath. Underneath the Get the fuck out. That's good. Feel free, man. Thank you very much. But yeah, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow if you want to pop into the stream. It'll be pretty cool. I'm going to be trying to set up my friend to live stream. I'm going to be trying to. Oh shit. I was gonna, yeah. I'm gonna set up my friend to live stream and like teach my friend how to live stream and get donations and stuff.
At the window, watch me die another day. Hopeless situation and the price I have to pay. Standing there with me, there's no diary of a madman. Walk the line again today. Empress of confusion. Be a diary, I'm here today. Mistake myself for someone who lives behind my eyes. Will he escape my soul, or will he live in me? Is he trying to get down, or trying to enter me? Voices in the darkness scream away my mental head. Can I ask a question to help me save me from myself? When the love is out of feel the danger, see the glory, hear the thunder of the heavy metal will take you, hypnotize you, raise your fist with a rebel yell. I am metal, it'll never die. We are metal, and we'll never die. I will grind you up. Nothing sacred, just the power that's been created. Let it take you and possess you. Shout it out with a voice from hell. I am metal, and I'll never die. We are metal, and we'll never die. I will crank you up. You can bring me down. I will make you high. Metal will never die. I will crank you up. You can't bring me down. I will make you high. Metal will never die. I will crank you up. You can't bring me down. I will make you high. Metal will never die. Metal will never die.
No. But cool to see you comment here, Hamster. Nice. Well, it wasn't yesterday. It was I thought it was on the 22nd. That's like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. But yeah.
Mr.
Damn, I sucked at that. Damn, fuck. You have to pick Guns N' Roses or Oasis. Oh, if you have to pick. Guns N' Roses, because I don't know much Oasis, and that's what I'm thinking, probably. But I can't truly say I don't know Oasis. I always figure Guns N' Roses has some good shit going on. Alright. Well, I just failed on that Mr. Crowley shit. That's some bullshit. Yo, some of this Ozzy stuff's hard, man. So. Just play Crazy Train over again. What do you mean? Do I consider Simple Plan as a rock star? Who simple plan? Or are you just saying that fucking? Are you just saying that is my plan simply to be a rock star? Or something? Like, what are you saying? Do you consider Simple Plan as a rock? Is it a band? What's going on? Welcome to my life, sir. No. Just a shot in the I do. It depends. I don't know all the lyrics to a song like this. Damn it. Damn. Well, that wasn't that bad. Fucking Kiss over here. Oh, I will, man. Feel free to subscribe and all that. I agree. Holy shit. Not bad, man. That was pretty good. Get the hell out of my shit. Fuckers. Yep. Pretty much. What?
You ask about me, ask about somebody
Motherfucker. Burning my fingers.
Yeah, damn, I'm getting tired on this shit, so fuck this. I gotta end this. Gotta end it. So I could go eat some stuff. But yeah, special stream coming up tomorrow, and I might do some video game stuff tonight, actually. Because screw it, you know?